Hello. Today I want to talk to people about protection. When I say protection, I'm not talking about just life insurance, health insurance. I'm talking about protection, building a foundation with protection. And the first thing I want to talk about when I say protection is income. Protect your income. We get up every day and we work and we work and we go to work, and we don't find the time to sit down and put things in place that we need. You know, what is your biggest asset? Who is your biggest asset? You are your biggest asset. There's nothing more important than you. So let me ask you a question. If you don't take the time to sit down to protect yourself, it doesn't matter how much every day you get up and go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work. Nothing matters at that point, because when time stops, it stops for you. So protecting your income, yourself, your income, you're the money maker. You're the machine that makes the money. You have to learn how to protect your income. If you wake up tomorrow and you're unable to perform to make that income, where does that income come from? That's the one of the protection that you have to have in place, is to protect your income replacement. In the case you're unable to work, you will have income still coming into you. It may not be at 100%, but it will still be better than having no income protection to protect yourself. Next thing I wanted to talk about when we talk about protection, yes, our health is a protection. Also, yes, life insurance is a protection. A lot of people are just familiar with life insurance that affiliated with death, but no, with education and knowledge, you will understand there's a lot of life insurance out there that will come alive for you while you're alive, that could cover you for long-term care, chronic, critical, terminal illness, anything, heart attack, stroke. We will pay you monthly income as long as you're unable to perform your daily activity So there is life insurance policy that you could use as income replacement to protect yourself, everything you work for, in the case something happens to you. So we cover that. Now let's talk about long-term care. A lot of people don't have no form of long-term care in place. Health insurance does not cover long-term care. Health insurance cover medical expense and medical care, not long-term care. And that's one of the growing problem we're having, is no one is thinking about long-term care protection in the case they need it, because everyone will need some form of long-term care in their lifetime. It's not a matter of fact if it's when you're going to need it. So that's another protection that people need to really start getting familiar with, is long-term care. I don't know if any of you ever have a parent or a loved one or anyone that you have to take care of. It is a lot of work, day in, day out. And if you have someone you have to take care of, someone's gonna have to quit their job to stay home and take care of that person. So that's another thing that we have to think about when we're thinking about protection in total, not just 1, 2, and miss 3 and miss 4, because missing one recipe out of the formula could change everything for you. And then we're talking about our asset protection. A lot of people don't plan no kind of plan, no will, no power of attorney. We do nothing. We can't find the time. But as I said, if you don't find the time, nothing matters. And if you don't find the time to do a will, an advance directive, whatever you need to do something. Because if you don't have a plan, the government have a plan for you. And the plan that they have is not going to be a plan that's going to be favorable for you and your family. So when we're talking about will, estate planning, a lot of people are thinking, well, I'm not rich, I don't have an estate. Everyone have an estate. If you own something, you have an estate. Your debt is part of your estate. Everything you have and own is an estate. So when you die, a lot of people don't think, okay, well, if I die, this person will get this. No, they're not going to get it unless if you put it down in writing. And I'm not saying because you have a will, it can't go in probate either. That's why we have to learn about trust. Trust will protect probate and all these other stuff when you pass away. But more importantly, if you're not able to get around to create a trust, get a will. Plan for estate planning. I was doing a course, and I was asking people about estate planning. And, normally that's everyone answers like they're not rich. But estate planning is not just for the rich. This is an awesome book to read. Awesome book. And, I asked the class pretty much, okay, so we're not doing estate planning, and a lot of time it's just a lack of understanding, knowledge. A lot of people don't know where to go, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to start, they just don't want to take the time to really research or find anything either. And there's a lot of policies, life insurance, final expense policy, that offer will, power of attorney, advance directive, where you could just take the time and actually add things in. You don't have to pay an attorney. When you want to make change, you could log into your account, make changes to your will, and print it out. So that will save the fee that a lot of people may think it costs to have an attorney prepare a will. You have that at your convenience at any time. So talking back about a lot of these famous people who passed, and all their money or their asset is tied up in probate court, 5-10 years. You know how much millions they're losing just having their estate tied up in probate court? But my question to you is, for people who think only the rich have estate planning and will, why all these people pass away and have no will or had no preparation for their asset, or to preserve and protect the legacy that they work hard for? Do you think it's because they didn't know that they need to have estate planning, or that they know they didn't need a will? Probably not. I'm sure they do know, because Prince, who just passed, I'm sure he saw everyone prior to him that passed, and all their stuff is in probate court. So people have some knowledge, rich or not. And even if they didn't have the knowledge, do you think they had an attorney that was advising them or telling them what they need to do? I'm pretty sure one of them applied. They know, or they had someone. But the important question is that I want to ask you, why do you think they still never put anything in place to protect their hard work, their legacy? They didn't put anything in place because you know why? Everyone always believed that they have time. Time is the biggest problem, and time is not always your friend. All these people from Prince, Ray Charles, Prince, all these people, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, everyone, and not only the rich, but everyone, don't do anything because we always think that we have time to do it until no more time. So I'm saying this today because, when you work in a certain kind of industry, you see things and you wonder, why don't someone do this, or why people don't do this? And it's always the big question, why? But I guess it's not our why to ask. If people don't want to see their why, to really take the time to do something, nothing will matter. It doesn't matter what you're spending your everyday doing, running back and forth, making money, hustling, going to work, getting up, don't find the time. If you cannot find 1 hour or 2 hours or set a time during the week or a day for yourself to handle your affair and put your things in order, you cannot do for people that you can't do for yourself. You can't get up every day, going to a job, going to make someone money, giving them all your time, and you're not willing to give yourself any time to do anything. So just to say again, everyone always think that they have time until time stops. I hope this reached someone. I hope someone who's procrastinating and haven't got something done, I hope you take the time to sit down and put something in place or do what you need to do. You cannot give to people that you're not willing to give to yourself, and that is time.